The pandemic has changed the college sports landscape in so many ways, but one thing has remained consistent on the Marian University campus: success among its fall sports programs. Our Brad Brown has a closer look.
For the past several years, this midpoint of November would likely have us talking about the success of the Marian football team, perhaps on the brink of another national title. But this fall, the Knights are having to sit and wait.
You got to control what you can control. We have no control over that. So the thing that we can control, again, is, attitude and effort.
The pandemic forced the NAIA to move football to the spring. Marian got in about 5 weeks of practice, then they were done. But some other MU teams have been thriving this fall. The Marian women's soccer and women's volleyball teams have proceeded and succeeded, both climbing into the top 5 of the national rankings. The women's soccer team just finished off a 14-1 season that they capped with a Crossroads League championship.
We had all summer to really talk about our intent to get through the fall season, the discipline, the commitment that we would all have to do to make it through a full season.
It was awesome to even have the chance to play. It was definitely an adjustment, but now that we've all kind of adjusted and figured out what we have to do, we are all just happy to be here and be playing. So I think everyone's just grateful to have the opportunity to play.
The women's volleyball team was all set to defend its 2019 national title. They'll get a chance to do that, but not until April. This fall saw the Knights string together a 12-3 mark.
We're trying to take nothing for granted as we went through those practices. Even on the longer practices days, it was all worth it just because we got to go out there and play when there's a lot of teams that aren't playing.
For them just to be able to be resilient and kind of go with the punches and just to be able to go through everything. I'm just incredibly proud of them and just who they are as young women. It shows how successful they're going to be after college.
There were certainly plenty of challenges that came about, not unlike all sports this year, but the opportunity to play has turned out to be worth the effort.
It's been really difficult, I think, to put things in perspective because, I like to compare it to last year, and it's hard to do that because it's a really different situation than last year. So it's a lot harder this year, and I just have to keep reminding myself every day, I'm lucky to be here, I'm lucky to be playing.
I have never seen a group of girls put in so much extra work, outside of practice, and I've never seen so many people go through film and just all the additional things that you need to do to be at your best.
As for football, they're hoping for a season to start in February. Cold weather? Certainly, but the work never really stops between now and then.
They're disappointed. They want to be playing football right now, and we're not. But we want to make sure that when we have the opportunity to, we're going to have the opportunity to play again. We got to make sure that when that opportunity comes, that we're ready for it.
Brad Brown, WRTV Sports.